Tuloy na sa Sawalay Thoughts. Okay na 'to. Nauuso ngayon ng mga katagang 'to dahil kay Mommy Grace Tan Felix and her cooking videos. Okay na 'to. Minsan sa pagluluto, madalas sa buhay. Pero ikaw ba? Okay ka na sa sitwasyon mo ngayon? Okay na ba na hanggang ngayon wala pa rin kayong label? Di ka nakailag, no? Okay lang yan. Minsan, ako rin naman. So ano ba yung situationship? Kunwari hindi natin alam. So nag-search tayo sa Google. According to Google, situationship is an undefined, uncommitted dating scenario. Definition pa lang, ang sakit na. Someone sent me a message asking if I can tolerate a situationship. Personally, ang hirap nun. Alam mo yun, wagas na yung pag-uusap at may term of endearment na. Label na lang talaga ang kulang. So, paano yun? Kapag may iba siyang nilalandi, bawal ka magselos, ganun. Ang sakit sa ulo kaya nun. By the way, for this episode, I asked someone who's in a situationship right now. Sabi niya, a situationship has its pros. According to her, a situationship gives you flexibility and independence. Paliwanag niya pa nga sa akin, it offers an opportunity wherein the person can prioritize their personal life without obligations of a committed relationship. Gets ko, tama naman yun. And hearing from her perspective, I guess some people are built for situationships talaga. However, as many other things, kapag may advantages, may mga disadvantages din. So in the same way, situationships also come with cons. I tried to imagine what I would feel if I'm the one in a situationship. One of the cons I could think of is the lack of clarity. Ilang episodes na po yung dumaan sa podcast ko, and my listeners would know how important clarity is to me. With one nature of a situationship being an undefined setting, it would give me emotional distress not knowing where I stand in someone's life. And ako kasi ayoko talaga ng malabong usapan. I want everything defined to me. I hate being dragged into something na walang kasiguraduhan. Pero honestly, ako ayoko naman magsalita ng tapos. Siguro I could tolerate a situationship pero hindi ako magtatagal doon. Kasi eventually, I wouldn't be able to take the instability and potential heartbreak. Kasi madali ako ma-attach. And ito walang halong biro. Lubos kasi ako magmahal. Ayoko rin ng naglalandian. Tapos, hindi kami exclusive. Siyempre, ako, pwedeng lumandi. Pero sa isang tao lang. Ang kay Sawelay ay kay Sawelay lang. Kidding aside, to those people who think situationships work for them, that's totally okay. That's fine. And I applaud you for that. Kasi some people naman enjoy non-committal setups, especially when they try to explore their options. Also, there are situationships naman that lead to committed relationships eh. Sana all ganun kaswerte. It's rare, pero it happens. Malay nyo mangyari sa inyo. Dilulo na naman sila. On the other hand, if you are someone in a situationship and you find yourself confused whether to let go or to continue, ikaw lang talaga yung makakasagot niyan. Pero, here's my take. You might be thinking na noong una, okay ka naman sa situationship nyo. Bakit nang tumagal? Hindi na. Ako, for some people kasi, situationship is a non-threatening place to start getting to know someone. And with that process, at it progresses, and as time goes by, nakikita na nila yung mga ayaw at gusto nila sa isang tao. So, if the situationship worked for you before, it might not work for you in the future. Please know that you're allowed to change your mind. It does not matter how long you've been in that situationship. It does not matter how the other person made you feel before. If being in that situationship no longer serves you, leave. This time, priority mo ang sarili mo. I know it's hard to leave, lalo na if ikaw yung na-attach. Pero you need to stand up for yourself. And you need to prepare yourself. Kasi you wouldn't know how the other side would take it. Pwedeng tanggapin nila na ayaw mo na sa situationship, pwede namang hindi nila tanggapin, and there might be a push and pull about it. So, you need to be prepared. Might I also add, please be honest and do not ghost them. I repeat, do not ghost them. Huwag mag-ala Casper. Have a conversation, be mature naman, and tell them what you feel. Explain why you decided to end it. If having that conversation leads into a committed relationship, good for the both of you. Fine, it's a needed conversation, di ba? Otherwise, if it ends na talaga, if natapos na talaga yung situationship, after that conversation, you might feel disappointed about it, and that's okay, that's normal. I highly suggest lang na you take it as a learning opportunity. Kasi there are some key takeaways pa rin. Imagine, while in that situationship, you're able to discover your needs and emotional boundaries. You might also be able to recognize the importance of honest communication and understanding relationship dynamics. So, yun. Going back, balik tayo doon sa tanong ko nung una. After all is said and done, ano ba talaga kayo? Okay ka na ba talaga dyan? That's something only you can answer. Kasi for me, at the end of the day, I want you to please wait for someone who makes you feel good and wants the same things as you. Never settle for less. When it comes to your happiness, you are always in control. Okay na to. Padayon lang ga. Ayan, salamat sa pagkikinig sa episode na to. Follow me on Instagram at Sawelay Thoughts and leave your comments there or sa Q&A portion ng episode na to. You may also follow this podcast to stay updated sa mga latest episodes. Ito po muli ang babaeng mandaldal na walang makausap, daldal again next time, dito sa Sawelay Thoughts.